junglers so we can get back to some victories. On the Ivern, the Gragas, the Zac, we usually see him, or we see him rather, with the losses.
To do that little buy, it's going to be super efficient for him, and they're looking.
Oh, the flash forward to stop Bjergsen in his tracks. They lock down onto Hakuo. Bjergsen's going to have that dark passage to safety if they even need
out Apollo, right? Because if you can take down Apollo first in the fight, that's the only AD that the team has. And they have a lot of ways to do that, but Lyra coming in, nice sidestep.
On the Cocoon, Hanser has flash up if he even needs to use it. He holds it, blast Lyra back. Very low, looks like the blue buff transfer is over to Hanser. He could refuel on this one. They call Pyrian to the top side.
Barrel takes him out.
Oh, Hakuo coming up. Deja Vu is the hook. Hits from Biofrost. We were wondering if that would be a last ban. Like this guy. Yeah. Quite tanky. Spirit Visage Merc Treads doesn't really feel any impact from that hit. Good damage, though, from Seraph here on Biofrost and Svenskeren. They may have some resistances, but they don't have too much HP behind them still. They got to be careful. And they still take down first turret for themselves as they back off, rightfully so.
Sven's here, too.
Sven, they're going to do a lot of damage to Hanser, though. They throw everything and the kitchen sink at him. He's going to live out of that situation. Seraph's going to be the first one to go down with turret aggro. Arrow just misses just to the right of Envy, meaning the engage does not happen.
Actually goes super late against this team with this massive front line and hyperscaling Cassiopeia and 4 AP and expect to succeed. So they're continuously looking for the plays. Heroic entrance is available. They could go for it.
Very nice equalizer double lift in the eyes of Seraph. He does not want to give up. He is hungry, and double lift still is able to kite the fight out. He hits Seraph right in the backside. He says, don't let the arrow hit you on the way out. And it looks like TSM is able to turn this fight around. Pyrian now running for his life as really the only tank on the team, and that's not a good sight.
Definitely not. I mean, he had to bail out so early. Seraph almost got taken down by Bjergsen. Apollo was chunked low with no summoners, so there's no one to support that tank, and Galio will not be able to survive in that situation.
The top turret. So
CP coming in now from Galio. They just have to keep trying. They know that they're going to get outscaled. They're looking for fights.
It's a good look for Envy, since Garen's going to start the fight dead if he can't take down Apollo. Apollo gets himself a cleanse to safety, and somehow
again they get away
out with the CC of Biofrost and double lift. They turn the fight around for
great ultimate.
2 in favor of TSM. Pyrian way to the back line of the fight as Biofrost is in his own 2v1 situation. The cavalry arrives from over at Baron's side, and they look to wipe down Envy in the rest of the fight. 9-0 now for TSM.
Again, Svenskeren gets away with no HP, has all this early MR, able to survive. It's got to be so tilting for Envy. 4 for 0 for TSM. They're going to get the Baron in this game. It's looking almost impossible now for Envy.
From top to bottom, this is kind of what it looks like. And that's just a mid lane situation at this point. Hanser feeling like he can take a nitty-gritty 2v1, and he is correct. Svenskeren says, I'm in. Oh, they get the Chain of Corruption now and half of Lyra's HP. They're starting these fights off with such an upper hand, it almost seems impossible for Envy to find a way through this puzzle, a way to orchestrate around TSM, because they are tap dancing their way through the in-hits and into the base. 10-0. 26 minutes on the clock, and they're making quick work of Envy's base now.
Yeah,
they just said you give them more than one thing to think about. They got the top wave lane on their plate now. Can they drop Sven? They finally do. There's a kill on the side of TSM, and that makes them even angrier as they start going for Seraph. It looks like this might just be the game. A double kill for Hanser, as he was focused all game long, but gets his pay at 4-4. And 14-1, 27 minutes in, TSM starts on the Nexus turrets, and Envy will be looking for game 2 here.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've been thinking about game 2 for a while now, because this one was brutal. And Envy never got anything going. The first kill of the game for them as their Nexus is going down.
27 minutes.
Slaughters them.
TSM take down Envy.